Hey everybody, thank you for joining me here on Louisiana Hook and Shoot, where we're all Louisiana all the time. Recently, as you know, Nathan and I purchased Viking kayaks earlier in the year, and most of the videos we've been shooting with Louisiana Hook and Shoot has been out of our Viking kayaks this year, except for a couple of times we went with some other people in their boats and when we've done some bank fishing. With that said, most of you also know that recently I have went to work for and joined the team of Viking Kayak. I am the sales account manager for Viking Kayak USA now. And with that said, what I wanted to do in this episode is walk everybody through once again my Viking Profish Reload kayak. Now I have added a few things since I first got it earlier in the year. And what I wanted to do is kind of walk you through my setup and do, I guess, a 6-month review on my Viking. Now, again, you don't have to own a Viking. The important part is we want you to be on the water, enjoying the great outdoors and fishing and hunting and doing anything that you would choose to do in the state of Louisiana. Now, of course, I'm going to do more fishing and hunting and whatnot than in the state of Louisiana, but this channel is dedicated to Louisiana. That'll be on some other channels and other things as well. But thank you for joining me, and let's dive right in. Okay, folks, thanks for joining me once again. And as I said, here is my Viking Profish Reload. And again, it is an awesome kayak. And just kind of give you an overshoot real quick, kind of the 360 walk around of that kayak. And again, I am super excited about the kayak, but super excited about joining the team of Viking Kayak USA. It doesn't mean that we're going to stop doing anything from a Louisiana Hook and Shoot standpoint. It just means that we're going to be doing out of a Viking Profish Reload. And again, are some GTs and things like that. But let's walk through my Profish Reload. Now, one thing that you'll notice right out the bat is that the Profish Reload comes standard with the rudder. Now mine is a 2019 model, and as you notice, it has shrink wrap on the connections to this rudder, and here is how it connects to the kayak. Now what they changed on these kayaks coming into 2020 and 2021 is right here. It comes standard from the factory with a stainless eye bolt come through here, and with carabiners right here. And what that does, we've partnered with Bixby. As you know, if you go on the website, we've got a Bixby rudder that goes on here to power these kayaks. And what that does is it comes with there's an upgrade to the Bixby motor for a rudder. Now what'll happen is all you have to do is just unclip this ring, pull this rudder out, unclip your 2 carabiners, slide the rudder in for the Bixby. The Bixby motor attaches to the bottom, reattach the carabiners, and boom, you're ready to go on the water with your Bixby power unit. So, and of course, this comes up. So if you're worried about river running or anything like that, that just jumps right over logs and rocks and whatever. So the Profish Reload also comes standard with Railblazer port here. This would be for your light package, your flag package, because we know that safety is number one when you are in a kayak. You need to be seen. Now, what I have got here on my kayak is an accessory, which is the chill pod. I love the chill pod, and I have not yet used it yet. I plan on using that, but there is tons of room. I can get a 30-inch red in there real easy. I could put a limit of speckled trout. Now, how it attaches, it comes with this strap attachment here with the screw, and the Viking kayak comes already with a grommet in the boat. So I just attach that screw right there and attach that. Now, my kayak, because it's the earlier version, it came with the bungee straps and whatnot on the back. But all I've done is I run this bungee strap around the back of it right here, strapped it in right there. It's right there. What I've done on the front of it is I grab my bungee cords here and I run them with a ball right here through where my seat comes out, as you see, or it installs in. It sets down in the rear compartment on the Profish Reload and on the GT. But how I have mine connected is I have it connected with this bungee right here, this ball bungee right here, or tarp strap, whatever you want to call it. I got it run through both of those pad eyes. This just kind of clips on the front of it right there. And when you do that, you just look right here. This comes with the chill pod. You just undo this strap. Just like that. And I have this, of course, if you've got the 2020 model or later, you don't have this on here. You don't really need it with the Vikings. But anyway, just like that, it pops out. And the chill pod is out of the kayak. And you can put whatever else that you want in it. And of course, if you want it in there, it's simple. You just take it, slide it in there, and I've got the bungees, so I have to lift up my bungees out of the way real quick, and you just slide it in just like that. And those pad eyes right there, they clip under that to hold it in just like that. And then you reach in the back here, and again, I've got the bungee, so I just reach it and grab that bungee right there, and boom, you strap it in. And I'm doing it all one-handed while I video this. So you just do it just like that. Boom. And the chill pod is back installed in the kayak. And of course, I have mine with this bungee on the front. You don't have to do that, the tarp bungee, but I did, because I just like to keep things kind of out of the way of one another. But of course, while I'm trying to do this, it's going to act up. But just like that ball bungee strap on there, just like that, and then there's your entrance into your chill pod. All right. Also, your Profish Reload will come with 6 flush mount rod holders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It also comes with 1, 2 heavy-duty Railblazer star ports. It also comes with these dry hatches. I've got some rope in mine, but it also has drain holes, drain plugs in the bottom. You can use that for whatever you want to use it for. You can use it for worms if you're going bluegill fishing or pan fishing or whatever, back up in the cypress swamps or in the creek or river or wherever you go. I tell you what I have done before is I've gotten the small bottles, the little small 8-ounce, 10-ounce bottles of Coke, and you can get 2 or 3 fit in there, and you can put some ice in there, so you can do that. You can also put your shrimp in here. If you've got a container of dead shrimp, you're going off fishing, you're going to have you can put ice in here and put your dead shrimp in there. Easy access. It comes with this upgraded seat. The compartments on the side are perfect for the little small planos, and also you have a slot right here for your drink, and then the seat attaches right here, and it also attaches to your pad eyes right here. Your Profish Reload also has this compartment right here where you sit in the cockpit. It is dry. It has a scupper hole in the bottom, so if you did get some water or something like that in there, but it is sealed off from the rest of the hull. And I typically put my wallet, keys, whatever, but you can use that for whatever. I have in the past used it for worms or whatever. And it comes standard with 3 set of pad eyes on each side. It's super. One of the changes that they recently made was the handle. It's one roto-molded piece. You also have your bungee for your paddle or keeper, or I actually use one for my anchor or my stick anchor, my marsh anchor. And one of the things that I love about, and I'll walk around to the other side, that I love about this Profish Reload is this, and that is the tackle pod. This is a fully separate unit. It comes out of the kayak and can be moved. So at night when you're storing, maybe your kayak is in the back of your boat, or maybe your kayak is out on the dock or whatever, you can take all of this out, bring it inside with you, and it's great. And of course I'll show you all my stump, but I've got several of the Plano boxes in here. I've got my measuring device in here, and for measuring my reds and my speckled trout. So that fits perfectly in there. My battery for my electronics is right in here. So it is a great piece of equipment. And also with these now, Viking is producing a live well pod. So if you're going to go live well fishing, if you're going offshore and you're going to take a lot of bait with you and such as that, and you wanted, hanging it and dangling it over the side or whatever, or if you're going to go catch some bluegill or whatever for catfishing. And I know a lot of, you can't. Well, we can in the state of Louisiana. We can use bluegill, small panfish for catfish and such as that. So we can go catch those small fryers. You can take those, put that in that live well, and then take it and bait up your big catfish hook. Now what I've got, I mounted 2 extra Railblazer star ports on my tackle pod, and I have the Railblazer Moby holder, which holds my cell phone, and I also have the electronics holder, which I have my Garmin attached to. Now you say, well, why is yours sticking way up? Well, Nathan doesn't have his like that. He has his mounted on the bottom. Well, what I do is I like this pod, bring it with mine. So when I'm going fishing and I'm going to bring live shrimp and whatnot, I set my little live well that I've made and kind of put together for my fish, for my shrimp right there. So I can set my shrimp right there. I can get my shrimp from right there, and yet I can still see my phone. I can still see my electronics, which is just completely awesome. The other thing that I wanted to show you real quick about what I love about this tackle pod is that my transducer, and I can't remember if I have shown y'all this before or not, but I'm going to go ahead and show you again. My transducer is run through the bottom, and it comes ready for that. So the area that you run your electronics through, your transducer cable and everything, is completely segregated from the rest of your tackle pod. And so it's a perfect opportunity, or a perfect place, and that's where you set your transducer and your electronics, and it's just a perfect setup. So the next thing that I wanted to show you real quick about my Profish Reload is the front compartment. There is tons of room in this front compartment. Now, one of the upgrades that has happened here recently with the upgrade, with the Reload and the GT is these hull covers. They're made from a little softer material than these, a little bit more pliable, completely water resistant or waterproof, but it's just easier to take off of the hull. Now, this is a ton of room up in there. I've got a couple of extra life vests. I got my life vest and another life vest in there. Nathan keeps an extra life vest in his because he has the auto deploying. If you fall in the water, it explodes and your life vest comes apart and or comes out and now you're safe and all that kind of good stuff. It's a great option, but I don't use that. He does, which is fine. But he has had an accident before, and not an accident. He dropped his phone, so that was the accident. And he went in the water after, forgot he had that automatic PFD on, and it blew up on him. And not blew up as in hurt or anything. It just deployed like it's supposed to do. Well, the problem with that is that was in the beginning of the fishing trip, and he didn't have an extra, and ended up we had to cancel the trip and go get him a recharge kit. So anyway, the Profish Reload also comes standard with grommets already in the mold for your anchor trolleys. Now, I have installed my anchor trolley right here on mine. It works perfectly, and but it comes with 4 sets of grommets already ready from the factory. I've got mine on my left side because that just tends to be the way that I like to rig it up, and I can run it back and forth and things like that. So this is my Profish Reload, and I have been super excited about my kayak. I'm gonna back up just a little bit so you can get another 360 of my kayak, and this thing is fast. And I wanted to maybe share with you once again the reason that I'm even working for or marketing Vikings. It was because Nathan and I bought these units and we fell in love with them. I did not go to work for Viking first, and then they put me to work are marketing their product. I bought the product, was a consumer, and loved the product. It paddles like a dream. It cuts through the water like a dream. It fishes excellent. There is also a sail, Pacific Action sail that you can put a mount on the front of this thing, and you can sail with it. You can put the the Bixby attachment motor to it, and it's great. We went trolling the other day for Jack Crevalle, and I was trolling very easily at 2 miles an hour, according to my GPS, pulling a mullet on the back, and just slowly trolling along. And I got a couple of hits. We didn't hook up any, but it was fantastic. If you're looking for an excellent fishing kayak, there's several in the lineup. There's the Tempo 2, there's the GT, the Profish GT, and there is the Profish Reload, and these things are super. We have several retailers here in the Louisiana market. In Lacombe area, north of Lake Pontchartrain, go to Bayou Adventure, see Jeff Bordelon and his team. If you're on the South Shore, you're in the New Orleans market, you're over there, go see Blake Phillips with Norco Tackle. They are super. And also, if you're in the North Louisiana market, up around Monroe, Shreveport, Alexandria, those areas, look up Mark Elliott and his team at H2Go. And all of those are retailers here in the Louisiana market. Once again, thank you for joining me here today with Louisiana Hook and Shoot. All Louisiana, all the time.